Last night was a doozy. Let's see how tonight is. So this right here really annoys me, as a side note. So there's a single brazier right here that you basically can't see behind the pillar. This pillar can't be here. They really need to shift it over. Yeah, but by the time you use Blaze and a few other things, it kind of doesn't matter from my perspective. Like, I hear what you're saying, but it's like hand crossbow on its own is pretty dominant. So can I get in here? Looks like not. I don't know that I should have gone quite this deep right off the bat, but blockers mean I can't refine my propagate. I feel like it all comes down to when you have that one runner that you can't quite reach any other way. But I hear you. I do. Let's see. If I move to here, I think I can... Oh, I miss the amount of multi-hit we used to have. Ugh. Oh, and this blocker is ruining my shot, too? Ugh. That was the wrong button. Okay. Spending some mana there. Questionable, but... Anything else we can do with you? Not really. Okay. Now, are we at the... We're still at the 3 tier for Soul Vessel, so at least we can... At least we can get some Soul Vessel kills. Hey, Hasuku. Yes, we've had some bad luck on this run. We should be on our 5th hero right now, but we lost our 4th hero to a very unfortunate appearance of some archers at a very inopportune time. But we're trying to build back now. That's our goal. Let's see. We're not going to have to do any extinguishing here, so let's use these. This map is a real challenge. You're in for a treat. That's all I will say on that front. Okay, and then this guy, I'd prefer not to get mana drained, so I'm going to move around like that. There goes the turn. There goes the neighborhood. And I think we can just... How far are you moving? Yeah, we're safe here, so... Decided to get this bat. Are you... Is this... Oh, the bat is out of range. That's frustrating. Okay, we're not going to do anything with you. All right. You have those ballistas that used to be the level 2 ones, but that's not what they look like now. Hazuku, I'm not sure. My ballistas have always looked this way. These are the improved ones. You are correct if that's what you're saying. They are the upgraded ones that have vision. Oh my gosh. Absolute agony spending that many actions to kill that accursed, but please also get the boomer. All right, that's something. Okay, we got that going. Now we need to get over here and start blazing like our lives depend on it. 1, 2, 1. Hold on. 1, 2. I think we need 3 there. We have a lot of propagation, so let's do it that way and see if maybe we get lucky. All right, we did not. Also, the hunters, do they really need this much dodge? So there's 2 levels of them, Hasuku, and I apologize if I'm not quite getting your name right. So these are mounted ballistas, right? So there's a lower tier, and those are shorter, and then there are mounted ballistas, which are the taller ones. So I did go directly to building mounted ballistas. I did not build the smaller ones. So that's the only thing that I can think of that is different. And then, is there any way that I can... Okay, hopefully they can do that. But yeah, the difference between the tall ballistas and the short ones is that the tall ones have vision and they do double damage. So that is why I have them upgraded. Okay, so we'll start with some multi-hit action here. How far do I have to go to get this thing? All right. I was hoping I could drop this accursed. There we go. That feels pretty good. Although we're probably going to take a hit now. But we're almost to the point where all the enemies are on the screen. So maybe, just maybe. Okay. Can we get some crits, please, here? Okay, so not great, not great over here. Lack of ballistas is meaning that the small stuff is still getting through. Excuse me. I like this just because we'll get a bunch of propagation bounces, and that should take him out. How far is this boomer going, though? I worry. It's going to get to our walls. But I think we're just going to have to let it get to our walls. Although I think it's going to blow up both our ballistas as well. I think that's the way that they work, because I think they lunge forward one. Omen of Siege buffs ballista damage by 25%. Omen of the Engineer just means that when the ballista bolt hits, like let's say it hit this pillar and it was coming from this direction, it would also hit the square behind it as well. So it hits 2 squares. That's the only difference. Okay, so I'm gonna just move. I'm moving forward here. Oh, come on with the blockers are so annoying. I actually think that I don't have enough to get through them. Okay. I think I'm gonna like teleport over here. That was way less than I needed it to be. But I think we just go again. Not having volatile here is hurting a lot. Yep. Yeah. Bryce is correct. Siege gives 25% damage to the ballista, which I have found to be surprisingly good. Really couldn't get the powered up guy. All right. Well, we're just gonna have to run away. We lack any answer to that. So, all right, here we go. So I think this boomer blows up these, which is a bummer, but I want to watch him closely. I don't usually let boomers blow up on me, so. Oh, the mana loss. Yeah, see, so they explode in a one slot ahead of them. So he exploded here, but he took out my ballista, and now we don't have any mana. So I have both Engineer and Siege. The combo is pretty solid. These freaking Muppets are destroying me. I think we're in lost territory here. I think this is the end for us, unfortunately. The mana didn't last. We knew we were in a lot of trouble when we didn't have the when we had to replace a hero, unfortunately. That's pretty much an L on Elderlicht. There's not a lot of coming back from that. Five hit points, 5 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 hit points. Are you joking me? Hold on a second. This is incredible. If nothing else comes out of this run, are you seeing this? This entire row of enemies are all on exactly 5 hit points. Just saying. No, reliability is nowhere near 100%. Where does that even show up? Over here. Reliability is 10%. It's just bad luck with breakpoints. We've been having a hard time with leaving things on almost dead. But that is uncannily funny. Now, let's see. I mean, I think the best chance for doing damage here is just to get this boomer to explode and hope that it takes the rest of everything with it. And propagates some good poison. But yeah, we're running away now. And then we need to get rid of these guys just so we can see some things. 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay, that guy's not walking too far. So we'll start out with the bats, who are tanky sons of guns. $119 enemies to go, and not 2 pieces of mana to rub between us. I do love that the hunters decide to shoot the sensors. But yeah, we're in a bad way for sure. Oh, Epidemic had worn off. Looks a little sad indeed, Zine. Yeah, it's bad. But I love that our row of 5ers is still intact. Okay, we got rid of the hunters at least over there. Now you... What do these hunters have for dodge? 36%? I think we're losing either way, so spend your mana while you can on shiny skills is the best advice I can give. Yeah, North Corner is gonna wreck us. This is fine. This is fine. Oh, all out of mana here too now, so it is just the fighting retreat to oblivion, it seems. I'm still salty about the fact that that we lost that hero on like the last turn of the night to a soulbound Soulbound caster, is that what they're called? I don't even remember. But yeah, that was insult to injury. We didn't need to lose them, and we'd be in such good shape otherwise. Well, not such good shape. The RNG on some of our level ups has been pretty underwhelming. Yep. I think, Jarvis, that perfectly sums it up. But yeah, so question for y'all who are tuning in and hanging out. I've been trying to think what other things I can do as like interesting or challenge run type of experiences. We did obviously solo Gildenberg, solo Lakeburg. I kind of feel like there's not a lot of room for solo Glenwald, but maybe that's the next one we should try and work on. Random omens. There's a certain like complexity to that just comes from how does one randomize omens? But it's an interesting thought for sure. You take a step back. As someone who actually has mana left, I should probably teleport to get a really good blaze out here. It almost feels worse than it was before. Interesting. Oh yeah, unquestionably the biggest challenge is high APOC Elderlect. I'm not questioning if there is a harder challenge. I'm more asking the question of is there anything interesting that we should be doing? Because you know, I can only play Elderlicht so much if we're being honest. It's frustrating to play, especially since I don't kind of endlessly reroll. So 2-character Glenwall would be interesting. Oh yeah, I mean, I don't think anyone questions that the biggest challenge in the game is Elderlicht High APOC. It is I do think it could use some tweaking. My primary change that I would make to the map... Oh, man. All right. I thought for a second there I got us killed. The primary change that I would make to Elderlicht is I think when you are in the deployment phase, you should know which braziers are getting lit. I think that is a very reasonable change to make and would make the game feel a lot less RNG dependent, because you can just get hit so hard with bad RNG in Elderlicht, where you have like all of them light in one place. And I don't think it would be too game breaking. Like, I don't think it would be the kind of change that would ruin the challenge level or anything like that. Ooh, taking a boomer to the face there. Yeah, Burwell, that's one of the problems that I face is like a successful Elderlicht run is like a 15-hour run. So that doesn't feel great. It's not super conducive to streaming. If I'm, just being honest, like, we always end up leaving them. There's these like continuity gaps, et cetera, et cetera. So let's see. How much movement do you have? Oh, none. Okay. All right. Well, let's do something like that, and then we will spending all of this on not killing the stuff around the last spell is mostly out of mercy. As a design, you enjoy Elderlicht the most. When you're saying aesthetically, Asuku, you have cracked the code for sure. That is unquestionably the way to go. Let's see, what can I do here? Whoops, that was the wrong button to push. We do have one more transfer. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to body block here. Why is it not letting me jump over? There we go. All right. And then we'll ground slam. I don't really want to ground slam the last spell if I can avoid it. That seems like it's poor form. As a degen, you like the pain? I get it. I get it. Let's see. This seer is getting in my way, so let me get rid of that. Because who needs a seer, right? So who thinks we die this turn, and who thinks we die next turn? These are the questions that plague us. What could you do with one more action? You can't do your propagate attack, so that's not. You have one more centipede, so I'll do that. All right. Here we go. Still alive. Maybe not for long. Close. Okay. Yeah, Dagil. Yes. The Elderlicht is, you can't see it right now, but I think Elderlicht is 14 knights, and the knights get The nights get very long. Yeah, I'm done in the bad way though, so we got that going for us, Sam. Done is such a nice way of describing the trouble that we are in. So let's see, these guys are gonna ruin things if we let them, so. I want to set up opportunists since we have a staff. Yeah, I am generally in agreement. I think that that Elderlicht is not the kind of map that you just one shot outside of low APOC. Like I one shot it when I first did it after unlocks, but since then, as I've tried to climb the ranks, it's been easier said than done. Let's see. You're not stunned. All right, and then where were all these crits from Torge before? Let's see. Do we have one more transfer to do? Nope. All right, we're done. Lots of stuns protecting us. I think we survive. Take that, game. Although I shouldn't speak too soon. We're not there yet, but Torge is going on an absolute tear right now. So if we could let them stun until the Soulbound Warrior comes, or stun this guy until the Soulbound Warrior walks in and kills our last spell. That would be poetic, but I think I'll just get out of here. That's right, we did it. We're just shedding heroes we don't like. That's the way to think about it. Okay, we do level ups first. Ooh, skill range is nice. We got this. We're not done yet. Mana Collector with 39% crit? We could probably do that. I think I like Exploit Weakness here, though, even though our accuracy is a little low. Take the crit. I mean, take the propagation bounces, since I think we're probably going to go and put all our multi-hit into one basket here. Take flexibility. And then Jess. Show me multi-hit. Of those, I will take poison and damage. We get to volatile. That's a good sign. We've seen better days, our team has, but we didn't lose the inn. So no, absolutely not, Hisuku. We do not stand a chance, but that's not going to stop me from attempting. For no apparent reason except that we have a little bit of time left on stream and I don't really want to start a new run. We did lose the Seer, so the walls are going to be closing in on us a bit. Yeah, you hate to see it. 334 is expensive for a hero. Don't mind the axe. It's not great though. Oh, I don't like that our one hero level 1 heroes with dual wands, they're gonna hit for absolutely nothing. So I don't know that that's the play, but Persia's pants are decent. Oh, just to transfer, so they can transfer 4 action points per turn. That would be pretty funny actually, Hazuku. I like that. Just to see how far we go. That's all of our workers used up. So actually, let's count these pips. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think we're right at the halfway. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, 14 nights. Nah, Zine. Not when you have an hour left in stream. When you have an hour left in stream and you're riding a dead horse, you ride it into the ground. This much is known. $43 for that leather armor. It's not even that good. Sometimes you gotta roll with it. Bunch of health on a bunch of things I don't care about. Noble's clothes. Take the worn greaves though. Okay, so Torj, you're... Oh yeah, you're wearing the insane pants, but maybe we just like swap those in, give you some more crit and give Jess some stuff. Jess is gonna become HBX. And then how much do we need to sell in order to get... Oh, we have enough for patience. Patience, welcome to the squad. This is going to go well for you. I can already tell. Now, let's see. So patience, what do you have for perks? You're a momentum hero. How incredible. I don't think I have the time to turn her into a momentum character, which means we're going to play her as a wand hero with no mana. That's not great. Okay. Show me multi-hit. Okay. You love to see it. We're not going momentum. Doesn't work that way, unfortunately. I will take big opportunism. I don't think experience gain is what we're looking for. Okay, show me lots of crit. Give me all the crit. Blue damage is good. Action point is good. Okay, more crit is good. She's turning out all right. Okay. I don't mind patience. No multi-hit, but she's got decent crit and some crit damage. And then I think I'm just gonna... This side I'm gonna focus most of my energy on, so I'm just gonna put more ballista over here. Giant tooltips being giant. Don't think 6 is critical mass by any means. We don't have a store, so we can't really buy anything. And now let's shift around some equipment. We have no one that's a poison build at the moment. Oh yeah, did she have Runic Gift and I missed it? No, I would have taken it. But Patience is looking like our strongest multi-hitter, so I'm gonna put her in. Where is our wand right now? There we go. I'm gonna give her. Well, actually, wait. We had a ton of propagate on Jess, so let's do that and that for Jess. Then Torge, you're gonna keep one wand and you're gonna take some poison. And one of those. Yeah, no store means we can't sell any of this stuff. Can you rebuild the store? Oh, there it is. For 66 gold, we could rebuild the shop. How you get 66 gold without selling items, I guess you have to wait for a wave to be over, but guess we're not doing that. Now, you're so wounded that you only have 4 action points. That's going to be very special for us, I think. To make them good at anything, I'm just going to put both the potions there. Patience is getting the nice chest piece. I can go there. You can have a hat. You're going to be doing some poison damage, but multi-hit is more important for you. And then the sword's been treating us right, but I think we just need damage, so I'm going to put the axe on there. Okay. Feeling good. Feeling good. Is something I would say if I wasn't feeling extremely doomed. Oh man. Look at Torge's is that Torge? No, this is Jess. Look at Jess's mana. Oh. Oh, the humanity. The humanity. Har har. It's okay. So, Patience, you're going to have to solo this side. That's your job. Then you two are going to be over here. Well, you're probably going to be like on the corner here. And you're going to be like over here. Hey, Mad, we were rocking Wanderer Leaps, Dexterity, Violence, Softening, Siege, and Engineer. We never really got our feet under us to get a solid amount of ballistas up, and we've been kind of losing one hero a night. As you can see, our town is looking real good. We're close to the end of stream, so I figure we'll let this wave rock our socks. This is what I'm talking about. Like, the deployment phase should just tell you where those are going to be. There's really no reason not to. It's kind of absurd, the RNG. Always the blaze of glory, always. So I'm going to freeze you in place so we can get these two. This guy being here, though, basically means we can't do much with about these two torches. Also, 2,000 hit points. You love to see it. All right, Patience. Show us what you got. I'd like to see more like 100% crits if at all possible. I feel like there's a bit of slackery there. We gotta get rid of this for reasons. We're gonna need some help over here for sure. So I'll just move to here, and I guess. Actually, I'll transfer all the way across. Four action points. You love to see it. I do realize that we no longer have a way to kind of retreat with our hero who has no hit points. You know, hindsight is 20/20 and all. Probably gonna get stunned, would be my my guess. But this is just insane. Like how do you prepare for the side that has the fewest enemies attacking you to have all four of the braziers lit here? It's very hard to counterplay against. Yeah, Matt, I don't have too much problem with the early nights, if I'm being honest. Now, I have volatile, so I can do like 3 there. It's, oh, that was the end of my turn. That's unfortunate. I think the mana well, the early mana well is good because you just have to spam. Like, there's really no alternative. Hitting for nothing. Yeah, warp gates only help so much. Ah, Hasuku, thank you for the follow on Twitch. Much appreciated. Yeah, as soon as I get established, I'm all about that mana well life. It is simply a question of getting established that is important. But patience is doing work. I don't think it's going to be enough work, but also, how did patience take damage? Was I watching when that happened, or was that? We literally can't run away. In hindsight, it would have been very wise for me to keep the sword. She got hit by a runner and it did that much damage? It took her down by a third? Are you serious? It sounds vaguely believable, but like... And there's the stun, thus sealing the fate of the first of our heroes. We have a warp crystal, Bryce. They are exceptionally good for sure, but even with Mana Collector, if you have to do like 4 warps to get over here, it's a lot, and you need to have action points to actually be able to do things, right? So like we have 4 of these. So you're putting, but how do you handle that with mist sensors, Zine? Because if you put warp gates deep, they're going to end up getting covered by... They're going to end up getting covered by mist, and then you're not going to be able to do anything about them. Like, you're going to have to go there to knock down the mist anyways, and at that point... That's my fear, right? It strikes me as... So, you get a maximum of 6 warp gates, right? So, from my perspective, I always want to have 1 on each of the cardinal directions, right? So then you have 2 floating warp gates, right? I could put 1 here and put 1 here, or something like that, for when I need them, potentially. But like, then you're betting on basically one of these 4 braziers or these 4 braziers lighting up in an inconvenient moment. I don't buy that that's worth 160 resources. That seems like it's not gonna pay off. Hardly ever. All right, let's at least kill 1 bulky, because it'll feel like there was some hope for this run. We had the capacity. Now, if Patience was our 6th hero, we'd be acting a little bit differently right now. We'd be feeling pretty good about how things were going. Nobody to hit there. But as she was our 2nd replacement hero, we know we're in over our heads. Yeah, nice fleshy explosion, Noe. Our stunned hero probably dies right now. Oh yeah, very deads. Fortunately, Patience is exceptionally glassy. Okay, Patience. How many are you going to take with you? I'm choosing soft targets now. What? They're 0% dodge. Patience is at 17% accuracy, and she's whiffing on runners? Game. But why? Oh, that was a mistake. I didn't mean to click on that one again. Yeah, the bulky does like a big overhead slam. It's pretty awesome. The fighting retreat is in full bloom. Good news is there's not a lot of buildings to protect the last spell anymore. Take that as good news or as bad news, depending, but... Alright, the first runners have reached Valhalla. Patience was the squishiest hero I think I've ever had. So I'm torn about that, Noe, just because from my perspective, I think it is really cool. Elderlicht is like the first map where you have the capacity to really build out a maximal like fighting force, right? Everybody gets fully maxed on Elderlicht. And that in and of itself is kind of fun. But I agree, it takes forever. Can we talk about dodge for a second here? Because it is gnarly at the moment. When in doubt, root a bulky because it makes them angry. I think we'll get stunned there, though. Oh. Oh, that was just me putting my... I thought it was scrolling up for some other reason. Sorry about that. Bad camera work. All right. Oh, another rough Elderlicht run. Yeah, well... So, things. If you have thoughts on how we are approaching the games lately, like things you want to see, maps, etc. Definitely hop into the Discord and let me know. I will link that in both chats for y'all if you're at all interested. We talk about the games that we play. Good place to know when I'm going to be streaming. It is the most up to date. And then if you're over in Twitch world, no better way to support me than tossing me a subscription on YouTube. So if that's at all of interest to you, there's lots of content like this on there. But yeah, what a roster we had. So many died before their time. So many died.